Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Sunday Funday. So what are we doing today for Sunday Funday? Well, this is a little experiment since Mike's been gone for like a month and a half, and I'm going to try to figure out. So I'm going to try a little something new with the thumbnails to see if I can work it. You might notice there's a little things. I did take a picture. Maybe I'll run how it actually came. So many moons ago, probably about a year ago, Steve had bought us this sample pack. And it's been sitting on a shelf here forever, and I totally forgot about it. So we figured we'd actually bang it out. We haven't done a Whistlepig in forever. So this is a little sample pack that we got. This is got the 100% rye whiskey, aged 6 years, the PiggyBack Whistlepig, versus the Whistlepig 12-year Old World rye, versus the Whistlepig 10-year small batch rye. So we figured we'd put them all together and give it a try and see how it actually shakes out. See if we can tell the difference between any of them. Can say out of all this, so regular Blind Fight Friday rules, or it's not Blind Fight Friday, it's mash mix-up rules, or whatever you want to call it. We start on the left, work our way right. I'm saying it all wrong because I've been gone for so long, and then we'll come back and do right to the left. So Mike pours him, I'm out of the room. He gets out of the room, I shuffle him up. We will be drinking the same thing at the same time. I'm going to try to run a picture so you know what we're actually drinking when we do it. We're going to start with glass number 1. Not sure what's going on to the left of me, but...
It's just an experiment. You didn't see a huge smile on my face either because typically Whistlepig, which is not one of our favorites.
It's not, but we have a large influx of rye in the sack, so we can start doing some. So I said, I want to try these again.
Another favorite.
I did go on a rye buying spree.
Oh, great. I did not.
I know you did not. So I do want to filter some of them in, though.
I did go on a different land. I did go to a Scotch land. A little Irish.
The cringe that he gives the face every time we do a Scotch, and he just bought like 6 of them, so I can't wait to get into them. Anyways, there is definitely a mint presence on glass number 1.
In the taste, not so much in the nose.
No, it wasn't so much on the nose, but it definitely, as soon as it hit
It's
my
huge
tongue,
in the taste.
Yep.
Nothing really in the
These
nose.
are little bottles, too, so you're going to have to be careful on the sippage-wise. Because
I already did that.
I didn't look. Were they all the same
I think
proof?
they're 30 or something.
Can't be 30.
I know one of them was 100.
Jeez, I can't even read this.
I thought one of them said 100.
This one's 86 proof.
I think this was 100 then.
That says 100% rye. This is so small. 96.56 proof or 99.56 proof? I need a magnifying glass for that one, and I got glasses on. That's how bad that one is. Yeah, I can't even tell you. This one's 100, yep.
I knew I seen one was 100.
I was going to say, because I haven't had a drink yet, and this had a little something to it.
Yeah, not crazy. It does have a huge... Basically, that's the only flavor, though, I'm getting is like the mint. Not really getting any kind of mad oak or anything in the end. If it is, it's very,
I'm a little sad with my
very
second sip
light.
right there, whatever sip that was, because I started almost getting that. No, I don't even want to talk about it. Let's go on to the next one. That magic mockery note, and I'm going to sing.
I didn't get that.
That's not going to be... This is going to be a bad round for me if they all start kicking in that. All right, let's see what glass number 2 is. I have no guess on what that could actually be. I do not think I'll be able to guess which one is which, because we really... Honestly, and for those who love Whistlepig, leave a comment down below, because we've tried a handful, and other than that one with that
T.
Romeo one there,
Alfa Romeo, yes.
Alfa Romeo there, that one is phenomenal, but the bourbons weren't bad either, but the
bourbon wasn't bad.
Are very
but
minty.
And the T one was totally unique.
That's why it was crazy good because of that. It's so out of the way, out of the box profile.
Nose, again, not really heavy mint at all.
I was going to say, I don't know if it was from my first sip. I was getting a hint of the mint. Well, you get it on the palate, though, for sure.
This one is hitting a little harder. I think this is a little more aggressive in the hang time and
proof.
Yeah. I would say yes. Compared to my first one didn't seem like much. Really, the nose though, I'd be deceived in the nose.
Now that I've had a sip of it though, all I get though is like the mint. I'm not really getting like a caramel, or I'm not getting any of the other flavors that you normally typically get out of some of
I would think I'm gonna put my 2 a little ahead of 1. and again, I'm going to guess, but it is strictly a guess because we don't even really go near these.
No.
Even when I see them in the store, I keep on trucking. I don't even pick them up anymore.
You know, because and again, it's their whiskey. They can do what they want with
that
it, but it
fairly
tends to be
local,
pretty pricey too.
It is that
for something that where there's a lot of rye. Typically, I shouldn't say that because I guess rye grain costs more to do. But we're going to glass.
You say yay and nay. I mean,
there's a lot of cheap rye. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of cheaper rye out there where
they got 100 proof one. They ain't priced like these.
I'm just thinking, just spitballing. I know we paid quite a bit for them. There's a lot of Sagamores that are cheap. We haven't even done them yet. That you can get in the 30s and stuff. That one was a little bit more expensive. My nose 3 has
probably the most nose of all, and maybe even a hint of caramel in this one. Not really mint.
No, I agree with that. It tastes mint.
Oh, that
it comes off mint hard.
It's do I like it better than 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to judge that on the way back. I have to acclimate myself. This reminds me of like when we did that Cherry Stone one, where it was like mint on top of mint on top of mint. You know what I mean? Like there's no barely legal rye going on. I know this one actually had a mash bill, I think, on here somewhere. Oh, that does look like barely legal, though. 63%, 30%, and 7%. Oh, that's just what casks they were from. It's a Madura cask. When you have purple and you write on purple, you can't see. I apologize. We'll have to. I'm gonna have to.
We need to get like, what's the max glasses you can get?
Yeah. I just need a straight magnifying glass for these. I am getting a hint of like a black licorice, I'm magic marker flavor on.
Right now, my lineup kind of is going to be 2, 3, 1.
I'm tied for first on all of them. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try to decide on the way back. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to cleanse our palate. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay.
All right. So we are back. We're going to start on the right, work our way left. Oh, look at that! I got mint.
It's not as bad. I get a little caramel-esque in this one, too, though.
I'm trying to see your caramel. I could almost mistake like a little, yeah, there is a smooth, I guess.
If you got to go in your little, it's a sugar baby type deal. It's not It's not crazy. It's just, it's a sweetness. It's a sweetness.
I was almost going to say I can almost smell wood in it, but it really just comes off. It's not a powerful nose by any means. You're digging. You got to really snort in
of the other 2 that we went by the first time.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot to it, and I've already screwed up because I forgot we only had this little baby.
I gotta say, I didn't do the prices on these because again, for the little nip like this wasn't it was a decent deal. He didn't spend a lot of money on it, but I know most of these bottles. I'll have to run the numbers of the prices down below or something. But I'm not overwhelmed by any of them.
Oh, no.
Like I don't think I would line up to I gotta go get out of all the ryes that we have behind us. I think I would put 98% of them over this so far.
Again, I see them. I don't even pick them up off the shelves anymore. I just kind of, what's next? So, not a fan so far.
I'm really just trying to get something besides the mint helping. All right, let's. I'm trying to cleanse my palate or something.
Now this nose came around more to it. This one might even more of a nose than 3. And again, it's barely like a caramel, but I think it's stronger than 3 now.
I get like a hint of a caramel on this one.
And if anything, this one it's definitely mint, but it may carry a little oak in a very fine finish.
I think it's less minty because of the extra. There's a little bit of that caramel flavor that comes across when you sip it. So I think there is like less of the mint.
And a little sweetness with maybe a hint of an oak finish. So my guess.
We are back. A little technical difficulties there. So you were in the middle of saying something. So go ahead.
So I was going to do my picks, and I think I have a 6, a 12, and a 10. Is my quick guess. This one had the little bit of an oak finish. This one was way not even interested in, and then.
I do think I like 2 a little bit better than I like this one. Just it does have a little bit more flavor profile than just the straight mint that's coming out.
Right. I will say Nose 1 came around. By the hair of his
I'm going to
chin,
stand up
chin.
for a minute and go double check that I actually hit it. That it's not pulsating like a crazy person over here.
You did the dot on the top?
I didn't. But you already did. So we're going to try it again. Going to glass number 1. I'm blaming him for going on vacation. We're a little rusty over here. My gimbal doesn't want to work. I'm getting a fruit out of this one right now.
Oh, I didn't get no.
I am. I'm actually getting a fruit.
What fruit tail would you be getting? Rotten fruit?
No. It's almost like a candy. You know what? Almost like like when you get like the what are they called? The runts, like a banana runt, like the little like
in banana land. I was going to say like a bad blueberry.
No, I'm actually getting like a hint of a banana runt out of this one.
I'm going to still keep this one back. I'm not really a fan.
That has like the brightest pine out of all of them.
Pine?
Yeah, like the mint, like that pine mint. Well,
now that you just said that, and after the second sip, I could almost go there. Again, not a flavor that I'd be like, woohoo, let's have gin. And it's not really that bad.
I'm just gonna go real quick to make sure.
You go ahead.
I got
I
the
made
one I
my
like.
decision.
I know you did.
I'm 3.
This
I mean
one-
2, 3, 1.
There is a huge difference in the nose. There's almost a like a hot cocoa smell, like a chocolate,
And 3?
coming out of 3 right now when you go back to back like this. I'm almost getting like a hot chocolate smell. I'm telling you.
I can't tell you what you're smelling, but I'm not getting.
It doesn't taste anything like that.
That's
But
not at
that's what I'm
all.
getting for a smell.
All right. I got nothing to sip, so let's do some revealing.
No, I'm torn between these two.
I'm trying to push this along.
I know you are. You gotta just wait a minute.
This
now.
is fair to Midland.
I agree with you.
And I don't really have anything to
to.
sip.
But
Well, I can keep on sipping of nothing, I guess.
I could coin toss any of them. 2 and 3 are very close. I can go with yours. I'll go with it makes it easier for my edit because none of these are really lighting them up. I don't think I would care for any of them.
Nope.
I got a little bit more of a caramelly taste out of the third one, but we can just do the big reveal. We'll just go like that. I can see 2, 3, 1 is
That's
legit.
where I'm
These 2 are very close. This one's just super minty to me.
And then after you say it could be the pine needle mint as well.
Yeah,
You know?
it does. It brings me that. So I'm assuming this might be the youngest one. I have a feeling that this is going to be the 12 and this is going to be the 10.
I did switch it around, but I think it's 6, 12, 10.
Yeah, these 2 I think might be
They
backwards
could
just
be.
because of.
It'd be even funnier if this is the 12.
But right, exactly. So here we're going to do the big reveal right now. So our last place bottle, what was in glass number 1. You got
I'm
the
right,
right
sir.
one, and it's what you put in glass number 2.
Glass number 2 was PiggyBack.
All right,
which
so that is the
six.
6-year one. Right. Okay.
So that's third.
So that came in third. So our second place bottle, what was in glass number 3, and it's what you put in glass number 1.
That'd be the 10.
No, so we did pick 12, 10, and 6. So our first place is glass number 2, and it's what you put in glass number 3. So that would be the 12-year. So it did work out right, even though, again, if anyone's leave a comment down below if you are Whistlepig fans. I mean, there are some people that's their jam, and I 100% get that. But
none of our guys so far have said, yeah, that's where I'm going.
I don't think I'm not a 95.5 rye guy, and I do claim to like ryes, but I like ryes that have multiple flavors. You know what I mean? And these just kind of bring
I'm
them
into
in.
the barely legal rye.
No, I get that, but still, you know, I don't know. I know someone asked to have me put the single barrel proof rye from Jack up against somebody, and I haven't found a rye that I think I even warrants getting up against them. Like, there's nothing I own that we own here that even can compete with them. It is a step.
I know we have some over there, but I don't.
We got a bunch, and that's kind of why I wanted to prep you with this. So
no,
buckle up, Buttercup. We got some ryes coming.
Because even when I send you pictures, you're like, again, that's a rye. And
no,
like,
right?
I do, but
I did buy a bunch of them because a lot of
one of them was scarce. Remember, one of them was actually maybe that we'll have to get that one out and see if it'll compete with the JD.
We got one coming up real soon that was a request by somebody that I had bought a long time ago, and I just haven't got it out. So there you go. There is Sunday Funday. Thank you very much again, Steve, for doing this. I'll have to try to remember the thank you in front of it. He does so much for the channel.
I would have loved to try to save you some, but
yeah.
Save.
Yeah, I think he's just going to be happy we actually did it. You know what I mean? So these have been up there a long time, but no. So that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below. I like to know what your outlook on Whistlepig is. So spend less, drink more. Cheers.
I would think this goes everywhere.